Well, our history starts almost 500 years ago at the Reformation. In 1525, January the 21st, it's going to be 500 years next January. You know, if you know a little bit of history, Martin Luther nailed the 95 Theses on the church door and kicked off the Reformation. Well, we are the radical side of the Reformation. They call us anabaptists. Because at that date, 500 years ago, in the evening, a few of, in the city of Zurich, Switzerland, Ulrich Zwingli's scholars decided, instead of just reforming the existing church, we're going to start our own. And it's going to be not infant baptism, it's going to be adult baptism, believer's baptism. Only people who believes. So on that day, 1525, is the start of our history. And the Hutterites are a branch of the Anabaptists. We lived in Moravia, modern-day Czechoslovakia, for almost 100 years. But through persecution, we got pushed out to Romania. From there, we got pushed out to what is modern-day Ukraine, where all the fighting is going on, and for religious reasons. It was always for religious reasons. And in the Ukraine, in the 1870, the Russian government decided all these German people that Catherine the Great brought in to farm that Ukraine black soil, they have to be Russified. They have to start reading and writing the Russian language and no longer be identified as Germans. So they said, either you do that or you leave. So our people decided to leave. And in 1874, they migrated to South Dakota. Pretty much all of the Hutterites left. We took up the Homestead Act in South Dakota till 1918, when the war broke out in 1914. And then they said we have to join the war. So our elders went to Washington, D.C. to petition for our young people. And the president said, just go in and do whatever your conscience allows you to do. So we joined the camps that trained the soldiers, but we refused to fight. We even refused to wear a uniform and have anything to do with war, because we literally believe that Jesus said, turn the other cheek. He said, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom was of this world, I would hire 12 legions of soldiers. This is what we believe. That's just the way it is. So we refused to fight. And in the process, they didn't treat us very good. You know how it is. And 2 of our young people died of maltreatment in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. And the people in South Dakota, the colonists, didn't get treated too well. So we decided to move to Canada. We had already established a colony in Canada in 1898 and had signed that agreement with the Canadian government, like was read here, that they would promise us religious freedom and military exemption. And up to this point in time, the government has honored it, which we are very, very, very thankful for. And we're very thankful to be a Canadian. And this is where we are.